Hi, my name is Jason Van Bemmel. I'm the pastor of Forest Hill Presbyterian Church, and I'm also a member of the Board of Trustees of New Covenant Christian School. I'm also a school dad. I have 3 kids at NCCS. Our oldest son, Andrew, is in 9th grade, our second son, Jeremiah, is in 5th grade, and our daughter, Catherine, is in 3rd grade. For those of you who don't know me, I was blessed by the Lord to be able to serve as the head of school for New Covenant Christian School from 2003 to 2011. And now I'm in my 4th year as a school dad, having brought our children back to the area and into the school in 2015. So I have 12 years invested in NCCS, and I love our school. Our school is unique in that it offers a comprehensive classical education that is academically excellent and enriching to the minds of our students. Our school is comprehensively and courageously Christian, so that everything is presented from a Christ-centered biblical worldview. Our school is connected to the church. It's a ministry of New Covenant Presbyterian Church, and Pastor David Barker and Pastor Nick Hathaway speak in our chapels, and members of New Covenant Presbyterian Church pray for our students. I love that church connection. And our school is intentionally focused on cultivating the character of our students and not just enriching their minds, teaching them servant leadership, compassion for others. I love our school. I know how unique it is. I taught at 3 other Christian schools before I came to serve as head of school at New Covenant Christian School. And when I left in 2011, I had the opportunity to be at 2 other schools, one in South Carolina and then a very large, prominent Christian school on the west side of Atlanta for 2 years. And so I've seen other schools, and I know how different NCCS is. I know how blessed we are to have our children receiving such a wonderfully enriching education from such dedicated Christian teachers in such a strong school. But our little school has fallen on hard times. Our enrollment has declined over the last 3 to 4 years. And even this past summer in July, we had a number of students who told us they would not be returning for this year after we had already built them into our budget for the year, and we were counting on that tuition revenue. And now we find ourselves with a significant deficit. We need to raise almost $140,000 by the end of June to make sure that the school ends the year in the black and is able to continue as a strong light to our community. I want my children, I want to see all 3 of my children graduate from NCCS. Former graduates of NCCS have gone on to earn big scholarships to top-name schools, Grove City College, the University of Notre Dame, Loyola College. They've become medical school students, law students, teachers, accountants. They are influencers in the world because of the great education they received at NCCS. For a small school like us that only had our first graduating class less than 8 years ago, it's a significant impact that we've had on the world because of our graduates. And I want that for my children. And I believe you want that for your children or your grandchildren. And so we're asking you to stand with us. We've created a new program called the Centurion program, where we're asking you to pledge to give $100 a month to support the ministry of New Covenant Christian School for 1 year. So beginning this month, you would pledge $100 per month for 12 months for 1 full year. Now, centurions in the ancient Roman world were leaders of 100. And in the Bible, they're very positive characters. There's a couple of them who come up in the Gospels, one whose servant is sick and who needs healing, and whose faith in Jesus to heal his servant even causes Jesus to marvel and say, I have not found such faith in all of Israel. Another who was at the foot of the cross, who was the first to profess that Jesus was the Son of God. And then Cornelius the centurion in Acts chapter 10, who is the first Gentile convert to Christ to come into the church with his family. These centurions are shining examples of leadership, and we're calling for centurions to stand with New Covenant Christian School at a commitment rate of $100 per month for 1 year to help us through this time of transition. Now, some of our best supporters have partnered with us to incentivize this program. The strength of a centurion is not in one centurion alone, but in the Roman army, when 10 centurions came together, it was a legion, 1,000 soldiers strong. And so what we're trying to do is raise legions. We're trying to raise 10 centurions at a time who will be a legion. And then we have 3 faithful donors of the school who have said that for every 10 centurions we raise, they will contribute $6,000 to the school. So 10 centurions contribute $1,000 a month to the school, and then these donors kick in another $6,000 as a bonus challenge grant. So far we have about 20 centurions, and so we've had $12,000 of bonus, and we have $2,000 a month coming in from these 20 centurions. But we have a long way to go. We need at least 50 centurions to ensure that we will continue to serve the Lord as a light to our community at New Covenant Christian School. So I'm asking you to prayerfully consider standing with us as a centurion. It's a sacrifice, but it's a sacrifice most of us can do if we are willing to be committed to the life and the future ministry of New Covenant Christian School for the benefit of our children, our grandchildren, our community, and the kingdom of God. Won't you please stand with us and sign up to be a centurion today? You can go to the website, newcovenantchristianschool.org, go to the support page and donate online. If you have a PayPal account, you can set up it as a monthly, regular, recurring donation. You can contact your bank and tell them that you want to add New Covenant Christian School to receive a monthly check of $100. We would love you to join with us and stand with us at this important time as we transition back to one campus and we look ahead to a bright future. Now is the time for all of us to stand together as God's army to unite to support New Covenant Christian School. Would you please stand forth and be a centurion today? Thank you.